Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Radko from Radko Tarot, and in this whole video we're going to look into Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, and as well Scorpio Rising weekly general tarot reading May 31st up until June 6th, 2021. And should you be interested in a personal reading with me, guys, or if you do want to take my tarot classes, you can check out the description down below, and there you're going to see a link to my website where you can view and purchase either or both of these services. So with that being said aside, moving to the general tarot reading of the week for Scorpio, and the first card we do have that is going to be the Aeon or the Judgment, followed by the Prince of Wands, or that is going to be the Knight of Wands in the traditional deck. Moving next, we do have the Three of Cups, followed by the Queen of Pentacles, and the last card of our reading, that is going to be the Ace of Swords. So it's a pretty forked reading, if I may say it that way. It refers to many things. So it's going to be a colorful week, if I can say it that way. But one thing is certain here, it is that this week we are going to get in line, or in other words, how can I say, we're going to start making something quite significant, if I may say it that way, quite meaningful for us moving forward. In fact, for some of us, it could be the only thing we would know moving into our future. And this is how pretty much Aeon or a judgment kind of manifests. And especially for these of us that had their life, how can I say, monotonous, okay? For these of us that had their life lost, and especially for these of us, I'm saying us because I'm Scorpio as well, that have found themselves lost by that particular point. When judgment manifests, that is the moment where you do see the only way through, you do see the only way moving forward, the only one way to make a relationship, for example, only one way to proceed forward with your job. And that is the call from the universe. Just hold on a second. That is the, how can I say, the wake-up call that we have been expecting. Judgment, it is when you don't know what to do. For it's not like there is no choices that you need to make, but none of these choices really suits you. And when judgment manifests, it's simply the choice that makes the most sense becomes in front of us. Judgment, it is when everything in our life becomes complementing each other. It's like a well-oiled machine, it is the way I like to say it. And it's simply the puzzle of our life is going to simply snap together, and everything is going to make sense. Judgment, it is also a very good card for a pregnancy, and also for a unity. And unity, I think it is with this individual here, the Knight of Wands, which is a very enterprising individual, somebody who is not backing up in the face of a challenge. Just on the contrary, the only problem with the Knight of Wands, it is that these people, they are driven completely by their interest. I'm going to draw one more card just to see how things are going on with them. And the dignity card, that is going to be the Devil. And so Knights of Wands, they are quite what is the English word here, reasonable, I would use this word, because they are not allowing to, or kind of like they're not allowing themselves to abuse people in a sense of using weaknesses. Okay, in a certain stages, this individual here, Knight of Wands, knows that they do have the edge. They knows that whatever they say is going through, but they're not doing it for the sake of the cumulative benefit. Needless to say here is that if they push themselves forward, or rather like they enforce their opinion or enforce their ways are going to happen, but that is not the way how they are going to address you. This isn't the way how they are going to address us. Just on the contrary, with us, they will try to find the most milder way to interact, either career-wise or either relationship wise. And this cooperation here is going to be marvelous with the Three of Cups, for their vision for the future is going to be just as our vision for the future as well. And this, how can I say, this bond, or rather like unification of the expectation of the future, is going to produce results straight away, either business results or either relationship results. That could be somebody that we have just met and we are instantly start getting into each other. We are instantly start falling in love. Should that be somebody you already date, then it's pretty clear they're going to step up and they're going to propose you. I mean, for to move forward, it could be a proposal to start living together. It could be proposal for engagement, marriage, to have a child, some kind of a proposition that completely falls into the vision, into your vision, of the future. But one is certain with the Three of Cups, that the emotional flow in between you, in between us, and that individual Knight of Wands is going to be remarkable. It's going to be so pure, so clean, so unobstructed. Okay, that's like there is nothing to obstruct that emotional flow, and it will feel like we can share everything with them. All right, it will feel like we can talk with everything, and we are always gonna meet support, and always gonna meet, how can I say, lack of judgment type of guidance, type of advice that we can definitely use. And above everything else, this individual Knight of Wands will always try to help us. And then in such a beautiful interaction, another individual steps into our life. Now that is the Queen of Pentacles. These type of people, they don't care, are we going to succeed or not? They don't care if we're going to be happy or not. All that they care is about themselves. But when the Queen of Pentacles manifests into one's life, it resembles one's life. Or in other words, Queen of Pentacles, it's a type of person who were in our shoes, and they can see, they know exactly how big potential we do have, and what we can do in order to screw the things around, I would say it that way. And thus, the guidance of this one, of the Queen of Pentacles, is going to be invaluable. Their purpose is to allow us to see what kind of like unsatisfied needs rears on the back of our heads, and through those unsatisfied needs, we are to develop a potential heretofore unexplored. And the Dignity card, it is the Lover's card. I would say that with the Lover's card, this Queen of Pentacles, probably someone very close to you, someone that's it's even bloodline tied, in a sense, of somebody from your family, because with the Lovers next to it, it's getting this individual is getting out of their way to help us. Okay, it's just that is not something they would normally do, and it will just gonna blow our mind, because we're not going to be able to fathom why now, Queen of Pentacles is stepping out and is trying to help us with her or his guidance and advice and encourage us, as they have probably never done such thing beforehand. And we are ending up the week with the Ace of Swords, and that relates more to the Queen of Pentacles than to the Knight of Wands. With the Knight of Wands, things are pretty much wrapped up, and we are getting really harmonious with them, and whatever the nature of the interaction is, it will move forward flawlessly. But with the Ace of Swords, we are going to think very carefully about the guidance and the contribution of this second individual, which is tied with us probably by blood. And reflecting upon their guidance, reflecting upon the thoughts that their advice have produced in our mind, we're going to start obtaining bigger and bigger perception upon what we're truly capable of. And thus, that is going to strengthen our spirit, is going to strengthen our determination as well. And this is the point where we are going to do the right thing. Okay, whatever that the right thing is for us, to reach a dream of yours, of ours, to reach a goal of ours as well, or to make a wish come through. There is a right thing that needs to be done into that direction, and the Ace of Swords is identifying that right thing and doing it right there, having that determination and mental strength to do it. Wow, all right, so I'm really looking forward for that week. I hope you do too, guys. And with that being said, that was our weekly general tarot reading, May 31st up until June 6th, 2021. Hopefully you do enjoyed it and you do liked it, and we are to see each other next time. Until then, bye.